Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to update you on a few things. So first off, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I hope you decided to subscribe. I love all of my subscribers and I'm thankful for each and every one of you that want to know about my life. It's nothing crazy interesting or anything like that, but I'm glad that people enjoy my channel, and I get a lot of people that reach out to me and tell me that my channel helps them, and that just means the world to me, because if I can help one person through talking about my struggles with Jackson and just talking about, you know, how I have a rainbow baby now, like if I can help one person, that's all the more worth it to me to have a YouTube channel. Sometimes it's hard to put stuff out there when I'm bawling my eyes out or, you know, I'm just not having the best day. But, you know, that's the really real stuff, and if it can help somebody, then I'm glad that I did it, even though it makes me really nervous. But I just wanted to update you on a few things. If you're new here, I'm Meagan Pitts, my husband's Matt Pitts, and I have two baby boys. One is in heaven. He was my first baby. His name is Jackson, and he had lobar haloprosencephaly and trisomy 13 and truncus arteriosus. And all of those combined together, his diagnoses were incompatible with life. So I carried him to 33 weeks, and I had to be induced due to preeclampsia, and we got 42 minutes of life with our baby boy, which is more than we ever expected. We're just so thankful for that. And I'm currently in my third trimester with my rainbow baby Trenton, and we are just so happy that he's healthy and doing so great, and we just cannot wait to meet him. But I just wanted to update you on just a little bit of what's been going on and how I'm doing and how the baby's doing and everything like that. So I guess we'll start with, I had genetic testing done. I think it was close to 20 weeks when I had that done. So we had the genetic testing done, and everything with that came back perfect. I didn't have increased risk for things, and that was such a relief to know that his genetic testing came back good. Sorry if I keep holding my chest. I have some serious heartburn right now. But you know what? I hope that means that baby Trenton will have some hair. But anyway, that testing came back great, and so the next step that we did was the anatomy scan, and that's where I found out that something was wrong with Jackson, and everything came back perfect with my anatomy scan. They didn't need to take a second look or anything like that. He was perfectly healthy. He was above average. He was growing on time, and he was thriving and doing so good. So it was great to just hear the words that I had a healthy baby, because I know some of you moms on my channel have either lost children or you're currently going through losing a child, or you know that you're fixing to lose a child. And it's heartbreaking, and it's the worst thing in the world, and I would not wish it on the worst soul that I ever met. Like, it's the worst thing that'll ever happen to you. But Trenton's doing really good. he's super healthy, and we're just so thankful for that, and we're just so ready to like meet him and like kiss on him and take him home. It's honestly a miracle, and I'm so thankful to God that he gave us a rainbow baby and that he gave us Jackson too, because our babies are everything to us, and they're everything that we never knew we needed. And I'm just super thankful for my kids and my husband. My husband's crazy about my babies and his babies. I always say my babies. Me and my husband are so thankful for our babies, and we are very, very blessed to have them. And if you're wondering why I got this baby blanket behind me, I plan on doing a nursery tour. It's not quite done yet, but I don't want to give any hints. I want you guys to find out all of that in the nursery tour, and you guys are gonna love his room. So, covered my genetic testing, we covered my anatomy scan, and next I took my glucose test, and everything came back great with that. And so I was really happy, because I don't even know like how you cut sugar out of your life, because okay, sugar is life, obviously, but I literally don't know how people like, I mean I do, because obviously you're gonna cut anything out of your diet to help your baby if it's not safe. Obviously I would. I'm just saying, like, thinking about cutting sugar out of your diet is like, no. Like, willingly, no, you don't want to. But if there is a reason for it, I know it's a lot easier than it would have been just to cut it out of your life. But all that came back great. Ugh. This heartburn is legit. Whew. I need to go drink some pickle juice. I almost spilled. This is pregnancy life, guys. I don't even care. Like, I have such heartburn right now, and I can't breathe because Trenton's on my ribs right now. You know what? I'm just gonna drink this the whole time and act like it's completely normal. This stuff is amazing also. Like, if you have heartburn and you need like a quick cure, but like it doesn't last like a long time, but like lifesaver. I did this with Jax too. Anyway, we need to get back into the video. I'm just rambling now. My gestational diabetes test come back perfect, clear. We don't have to worry about any of that. And I'm doing great. And I wrote down some symptoms of what I've had in the past, I don't know, probably 4 to 5 weeks of my pregnancy. There's a lot of them. Like, there's a pretty good amount of them. So I'm going to share those with you in case you're interested. If you're not, I'm sorry. I just figured that you might be. So, I went through a phase a couple weeks ago where my stomach was cramping at night, and it would just like, it would almost feel like I was going to get a stomach bug, but I wasn't like throwing up, but I felt like I was about to throw up. Like, I ran to the bathroom like 3 different times, and like nothing happened. Like, my stomach was just cramped up, and I just felt horrible and sick. I have no idea why. Still don't know why, but for a week solid at night only, my stomach would hurt so bad, and I would feel like that I was about to throw up, and I would run to the bathroom, and then I would realize that I didn't have to throw up, but my stomach would continue to hurt. And it was actually like bad enough to where it kept me up at night, and it freaks me out a little bit because I've lost a child, so any little thing that happens to you that's not like completely normal like really freaks me out. And so I was really worried about Trenton, but he moves a lot, so I don't really worry about him as much because I can feel him moving and I know that he's fine because he's moving around. But that has been one of my symptoms. And then, oh my gosh, TMI, but my boobs have been leaking in the shower. I don't know if like this is completely normal or if it's because I got pregnant fairly fast after Jackson and my boobs like didn't have like a ton of time to dry up, I guess you could say. I mean, they were dry, but like they would still leak every once in a while. And so I don't know if it's because I had a baby and my boobs just never went back, like didn't have a chance to go back to normal. But my boobs have been leaking, but it's only in the shower when the hot water is hitting them. But I was like, okay, that's a little creepy. But yeah, that has been happening to me. And then my boobs are much larger. Like, none of my bras fit other than the nursing bras that I bought at Motherhood Maternity. My boobs are huge already. So really they don't need to get bigger, but clearly I know they're going to get bigger, and especially with milk in them, because when your boobs are engorged, they're like 4 times the size and they're huge. But I just didn't expect my boobs to be huge like right now. So yeah, my boobs are big. They're much larger. Okay. And then my baby has been super active. Like, he goes constantly all the time. Like this kid is going constantly. Like, I used a fetal Doppler early on in pregnancy because I was freaked out about everything and I was just worried about his heart beating all the time. And so I did that literally all the time. And now he moves so much that I literally I don't even know the last time I used my fetal Doppler, because he is moving constantly and he's like jumping up and down and like punching my bladder and all that good stuff. So like, I know he's okay. So that's another thing that's been happening to me. And my baby is also head down, so that's, I don't know if I updated y'all on that in the last appointment. He weighs 1 pound 14 ounces last time we went to the doctor, and it's been around almost a month. Or no, it's not been a month. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks, I think. Something like that. But anyway, he was 1 pound 14 ounces and he was head down, so that's great news, because your girl doesn't want to have a doctor to turn the baby up, and that would freaking hurt. So I mean, I would if I had to, but I would rather avoid that. What else? I have needed my pregnancy pillow in my life. I try to avoid pregnancy pillows as long as I can, just because me and Matt love to cuddle. Like, that's our thing. Every night when we go to bed, we're cuddling, and it's literally like my favorite thing. And I'm saying "and" a lot, sorry. So sorry. But we cuddle all the time, and so I tried to avoid the pregnancy pillow as long as I could, but literally I couldn't do it anymore. I've just got super uncomfortable and needed my pregnancy pillow. So I have my pregnancy pillow now, and I'm sleeping like a baby. So love it. Like, for a week solid, I went through this phase where I was like eating everything. I was just like craving stuff constantly. And I've craved stuff in my pregnancy, but it's not like all the time or like every day. Like, it's random cravings at random times. Like nothing that's like consistent. But literally for a week, I was thinking, I need this, and if I don't have it, I'm going to die. Like that is the kind of cravings that I was having. And one of them was like boiled eggs. Like the deviled eggs. Like I literally was like, deviled eggs. And then I was like, I have to have them. I have to have them right now. And literally I started making them, and Matt was like, what is wrong with you? Like, legit, what is wrong with my life? So, that was one of them that I can remember. This was like a couple weeks ago. I don't even know what the other stuff was, but it was literally like for a week straight I would crave something and I would literally have to have it. If I'm out of breath in this video, Trenton is up in my ribs, and that's like his favorite thing to do is like kick his little feet all the way up in my ribs, and then I can't breathe. So, if I am winded, that's why. Please ignore that. Pregnancy life, okay? I have been snacking more throughout the day. I'm the type that eats, I usually don't eat breakfast unless I'm up early for some odd reason. I'm not really a morning person, an early bird, or anything like that, so I don't tend to get up early and eat breakfast. So I usually eat lunch and I eat dinner. Usually I don't snack in between, and sometimes I snack at night, but not very often. But I have noticed that I've been eating more snacks throughout the day, between lunch and dinner, and then even after dinner, I've been wanting snacks. And so the baby's growing, and I guess he wants some more food. So Mama's going to feed him more food if that's what he wants. So I've been snacking a lot more. Peeing more often. I get up at least 10 times a night to go pee. It's rough. Like, I drink like probably... I drink 4 like Dasani bottles of water at night. I'm like super thirsty at night, and so I chug that, and then I have to pee all night long. And doctors recommend that you don't drink as much, you know, before you go to bed, so you don't have to pee all night. But I literally feel like I'm choking if I don't like have water all the time throughout the night. I did ask my doctor about that. He wasn't concerned. He said it was completely normal, that the baby takes a lot of your fluid. So, at least I'm staying hydrated, and Trenton is hydrated, and all that good stuff. I do drink a lot, and I pee a lot because of it. I went through a phase where I was super thirsty, during the day. Now I'm always thirsty at night. I drink like the 4 bottles of water like I was saying at night. I'm always thirsty at night, but hardly ever like throughout the day am I just chugging water like I am at night. So I went through a phase where I was just like like all day long. Like I would just sit and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink, and I would not stop drinking stuff. So that kind of like went away. I don't know if I was dehydrated. I mean, I don't think that I was, but who knows, I could have been. I think it was, I think this was like, this has happened on and off for more than a couple weeks, but it was weird. Like, it kept doing it, and it was just odd. But I would literally like just be sitting there not doing anything, and I would just feel like my body was getting so hot, and I would literally just be like this, like, oh my god, like I'm so hot. And if you know me, I'm the type of person that if I get hot, I get sick. So I would get like these hot sweats, and then I would start feeling sick, and then I would just start feeling horrible, and I would feel like I couldn't drink or eat anything. And it usually lasts anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, and then it just like snaps and it's completely fine, and I feel perfect. I've did that for more than a few weeks now, and I haven't done it much recently, so hopefully that's over with, because that's a really weird feeling, because it's not like I'm going to pass out, but it just makes you feel really bad and like really nauseous. So that was one of my symptoms that I had. And then at 25 weeks, I had pregnancy nausea. Like, I would just randomly get these waves of nausea and I could not do nothing. Like, I would have to lay down in my bed, literally just close my eyes and just lay there. Like, I could not move. I couldn't drink anything. I would literally feel like I was going to throw up if I even sat up in my bed. Like, and that's how I remember it in the second trimester with baby T. Well, maybe it was the first trimester. It was up to like 13 weeks, but that's exactly how I would feel. So, yeah, I would get real nauseous, and I couldn't do anything because I was so nauseous. Yeah, I'm trying to think of if there's anything else that I've really done. My belly is growing a lot more. Baby Trenton's getting so big and he kicks all the time. Like, if I wake up in the middle of the night to go pee, like, he's awake. I don't know how the child survives, because he's probably very tired, but he is always constantly going with his hands and his feet. I can feel him going all the time, and Matt can feel him going all the time. So he's a hyper one, but I'm super glad to be able to feel him. It gives me lots of relief just to know that he's fine and he's moving and he's okay. But yeah, I think that was all that I was going to share with you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to receive all of my notifications when I post, hit the bell button. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.